Hello everybody, I'm Simon, this is Forever Young RC. Thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I want to give you some value for your time. Here's what it is, and it's pretty simple. We're going to talk about the MEUS SCX24 LCG chassis and a couple of fixes on it. The first small issue that I ran into was the rear links, and it's not a big deal. If you can see right here, my upper link, the bend is going upward. Well, if you take that link and put it the way it normally would go, it bends down and it's too much. It binds up with the bottom one. So that's all I did. I turned that one upside down. Not a big deal. The next one is the front drive shaft. Now they give you 2 drive shafts to go with this kit, both of which I found to be insufficient. The short one was too short, the long one was too long. So what I did to get around this problem, I took the short female end and I installed it. Then I took the longer male end and I just cut a couple of millimeters off of it. Now, when you go to do this, you got to be really careful. Use the old rule, measure twice, cut once. When you get that right, it'll fit just right in there so it doesn't pop out when you're on the trail. And that's my fix for the only problems that I really had with this build. Now, I do want to talk about something real quick and kind of how this hobby works. If you're new, or maybe you're a veteran and didn't know this, but I doubt it. This hobby doesn't have millions of dollars to all right. This hobby doesn't have millions of dollars to do the R&D, the research and design on a lot of these parts, especially these aftermarket parts that some of these guys are just 1 or 2 men in a garage making parts. They'll put together what looks like it'll fit on the truck and do pretty well, put it in production and get it out. What happens there is there's not enough research on it or to let them know that there's going to be perfect fitment with everything with their design. A lot of times that's why we get these cars that everything's supposed to fit up and they don't. You can look at that one of 2 ways. You can look at that bad and be really negative about it. Oh, this is costing me time. I used to do this. Oh, this is costing me time. My gosh, why can't these guys get it right? Until you start thinking about the bigger picture and how these things are made. This is just what it says. It's a hobby. It should be fun. If you don't like building, to be honest, this is not the hobby to be in, because you spend 90% of your time building these and probably 10% running them. That's just the way it is. That's the way it's always been. And people get into this hobby for building. And so the second way you can take it, which I choose to go about it, is this part didn't fit this way. Let me see how I can make it fit or make something that makes it fit. So just be positive about your little hobby and figure out a solution for it. They're usually not too difficult to figure out, and make it work and make it fit. Just like I did the drive shaft on this. So this was just a short video for a little tech tip on the MEUS LCG chassis. I hope it could be some help. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I have another video here I'd like you to go check out.